Hey guys, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is just about the Lisa Raye and the Dabrat fiasco. Well, you all know that Lisa Raye and Dabrat, they are sisters, blood sisters. And another thing, I'm getting tired of people saying like they're half sisters. They're not half sisters. They got the same father, so that makes them whole sisters. And even if they only had the same mother, that still make them just sisters. Why do people always gotta emphasize they half sisters? But if people don't know, I will just school a lot of people that, the dad makes you whole anyway. But at the end of the day, whether they have the same mother or the same father, they still are just considered sisters, not half, nothing. Just say they're sisters. So let's go and get into the video. So Lisa Raye's birthday was the other day. I believe it was last week or however, or it was a few days ago. Matter of fact, I don't think it was last, it was a few days ago. And Lisa Raye is on the show Cocktails with Queens with Claudia Jordan, Vivica Fox, and Selena Johnson. And so Claudia had announced, that she was bringing on a special guest. And the special guest was, of course, Dabrat, which is Lisa Raye's sister. And I believe that Lisa Raye and Dabrat haven't spoke to each other in almost about a year, probably like 7-8 months or however the case may be. And everybody know that Dabrat came out, and she's engaged to the lady, Big Booty Judy, the lady that the kaleidoscope hair, the one with the hair drops that supposed to make your hair grow or however. But everybody in the world already knew that Dabrat was gay. Of course, you could tell. Dabrat has always been such a pretty woman to me. She's always been so pretty, but you could just tell by the way she always dressed. Like you could tell that she was never comfortable in her own skin. She was never comfortable with just wearing dresses, and she wear makeup and stuff like that, but she kind of wear the sweatshirts and the sweatpants and the jeans and stuff like that. So you kind of knew without her actually coming out and saying that she's gay. You already knew that anyway, just by looking at her, you could tell, with the big baggy clothes and stuff like that, or however the case may be. And you never actually seen her out with a guy, so that's how you would know as well. But Lisa Raye, I guess she's mad, at her sister because Lisa said that they've been talked about, Dabrat coming out, but I guess she didn't know about Dabrat's significant other, and she didn't, Dabrat didn't tell her about Big Booty Judy, or she didn't tell her that she was going to have a coming out party, or she was going to come out to the world. And so Lisa Raye felt some type of way about that. On top of that, they just haven't, I guess, been seeing eye to eye on a lot of things or however. So I feel like this. I feel like that was so sweet what Dabrat did, by surprising her sister and just saying happy birthday and, just trying to put their differences to the side. And I feel like Dabrat did it in a way where she felt like she have a lot of, it's a lot of people around, like Vivica Fox around, Claudia Jordan and Selena Johnson is around. So maybe she could break the ice by it being other people around instead of them just talking one-on-one, because she probably already know how her sister is. She probably already know that her sister, I don't know if she's, she's a little controlling. She has a temper on her, and I guess she just always like to be right. She can never be wrong. And in a way, Lisa acts more like Dabrat's sister. She acts more like her mom than her sister. Just the way she was scolding her a little bit, and Dabrat just was, in a corner, she was like, oh man, you could just tell she went back to their childhood. She was the little sister again. She was probably 10 years old, and Lisa probably was, I don't know, probably 15, 16 years old. I don't know how much of an age difference apart they are, but you could tell that Lisa is quite older than her, and she treats her like a little girl. She treats Dabrat like a little girl. But at the end of the day, Dabrat is a grown woman now. So it was just like the way that Lisa was speaking to her. I didn't really like that because Dabrat just like she just held her head down and she was about to cry. She was holding back tears. And she was just saying, she loved her. She was just like, Punk. I guess that's what she called her. She's like, I just want to say happy birthday, Punk. And the ladies was asking, why you call her Punk? And she's like, well, I'm little Punk, she big Punk, stuff like that or however. So I thought that was really cute. But the way Lisa went off, she was just like, oh, like, hell no, I cannot be fake. She was like, man, you haven't spoke since December. And I didn't like the way you did that. And you haven't talked to me. And when people asking me in the press, how do I feel about Dabrat being engaged and, questions about questions about my sister coming out to the world. How do I feel about that? And how do I feel about Dabrat's significant other? And she was like, I knew nothing about it. She said, that's the most hurtful part about it. I knew nothing at all. So, Lisa just like kind of went off. And, Selena and them was just saying like, she's here now. She's trying to break the ice, just y'all need to just work that out. And so did Vivica and Claudia. They all said the same thing. And Claudia was just like, we didn't know that you all was having like a rift in y'all relationship and y'all wasn't close like y'all used to be. And Lisa was like, she know why I'm mad at her. She said, I'm not gonna sit right here and fake the funk for nobody. She even went off on the ladies. She was just like, y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit. She was like, but she know, and Dabrat was just looking just like so sad, just like, it was just so heartbreaking because it's like, I feel like Lisa Raye, I guess she's a Libra. So, Libras can be like very like, petty and spiteful and, because I know a couple of Libras and the way that she went about it was all wrong. I understand that Dabrat haven't talked to y'all. Dabrat haven't talked to you in a while and y'all not as close as you used to be, but you could have still just thanked your sister and just said, we'll talk about this, later. But you had to air her out. And I know a lot of Libras that's like that, that's very childish, ignorant, and like to air people business out on social media or just like to, spread family business or just like to be petty and ignorant and childish, and that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of Libras like that, and that's not cool at all. Whatever you and Dabrat was going through, Lisa, you could have handled that off of camera. But, you did it on camera where the whole world is like watching and judging and just, I understand you can't be fake. I'm an Aquarius. I'm not fake either. I can't fake the funk either. But you could have still, thanked your sister for wishing you a happy birthday and whatever issue y'all need to clear up. Y'all could have cleared that up, off of camera. That's just how I feel. Like I said, Libras can be very petty, and childish. And there's a time and place for everything. And you shouldn't have did that on your show. That's a TV show, a national worldwide TV show where probably millions of people, thousands of people, whoever is watching, maybe millions of people is watching. And the way you scolded your sister, you would think you was like her mom or something, the way you was talking to her. And then she just held her head down and just was like crying. You could tell. I just felt so sad for Dabrat. Like, damn, she did try to break the ice and maybe she didn't feel comfortable just talking to you one-on-one, so that's why she did it in front of the world. But in a sense, I feel like Dabrat, if you already know how your sister is, you should have known that she was going to give that reaction. And so you should have just, talked about it before you went on her show. You should have never went on the show. And, even though you did a good thing by wishing her a happy birthday, you probably should have, talked to her first because both of y'all are hurt and y'all need to, try to work that out, but try to work that out off camera. The world shouldn't have seen Lisa, you scolding your sister the way you did. That wasn't right at all, And I just feel like Dabrat, if you know your sister, you already know her attitude and you already know she can't fake the funk for nobody. She can't be fake. She even said it. However she feel, how she feeling, she gonna say it. So, you know what I'm saying? You already, all you could do is take her with a grain of salt. You already know she can, be a little meanie sometimes. You even stated that, she always thinks she right about everything, and she could be a little mean at times. Even Selena Johnson said she's a little mean at times. So everybody already kind of know Lisa attitude. So I just hope you and your sister can work, both of y'all could work things out. Dabrat, that was such a sweet, gesture that you did by wishing your sister a happy birthday. And Lisa, you need to work things out with your sister and stop being a meanie. And don't be so mean. Try to, work things out and, be better sisters. That's all I have to say, guys. But please like, share, and subscribe to my video. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all on the next. Bye, guys.